Alrighty, man. Here we go. Here we go. Ready for this. Ready for this. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Alrighty, man. Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild will disappoint somebody. Alrighty, so before you go ahead and start typing all these negative comments down in the section, why are you already typing? Seriously, I just said wait, you haven't even watched the video yet. Alrighty, so for those of you who actually want to listen to my point of view, this video is actually inspired from one of the big YouTubers, Boogie2988. Great guy, great channel. If you want to go check him out, link in the description down below. But this is a video in direct response to one of his videos that he ended up unlisting, and I think at this point he's actually taken down, just because I did actually save a link of his original video that he had, and every time I click on it now, I can't seem to find it. He did a way better job of what I'm going to be doing as far as explaining some of the skepticism he had over Breath of the Wild, but this video isn't necessarily to be informative, it's more to be satirical. Now, of course, there will always be fanboys, Nintendo fanboys, Xbox fanboys, Sony fanboys, PC fanboys, Justin Bieber fanboys. Yes, there's fanboys out there for them. Unfortunately, you know, everybody likes their own certain thing, but that's why there's different genres. Not everybody's gonna like the same thing. So for all of you who think Legend of Zelda is gonna be the coming of age for Nintendo, it's gonna be the new Elder Scrolls Skyrim, it's just gonna be one of those amazing games that everybody's gonna love, unfortunately, you're kind of wrong. As Count Dooku once said, twice the pride, double the fall.
Twice the pride, double the fall.
What does that have to do with this video? I do not know. Actually, I perfectly know. I just really wanted to use that line in this video for some odd reason. But it's a great example of how we might have these giant expectations of this game, which is understandable. Breath of the Wild has been one of the most anticipated Legend of Zelda games ever, and people bought a Wii U because of this game. So the fact that we have literally mountains and mounds of expectations of it, it just increases the chances that we're going to be sorely disappointed. And yes, you could say Nintendo does have a track record with Legend of Zelda games and all this, but Nintendo also partnered up with Intelligent Systems, and they had a track record with Paper Mario, and look what they've done to that series. Oh my god, I'm so sad. Now, don't get me wrong, I grew up as a Nintendo kid. I love Nintendo to death, and I am one of those people that strongly disagrees that they should go the route of Sega and just do software stuff. I fully believe they should continue with their consoles, but I'm also not naive enough to believe that it's impossible for Nintendo to disappoint us, because it's been perfectly shown they've disappointed us multiple times on Wii U. People are going to like what they're going to like. There's going to be a ton of people that are going to end up loving Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, but to say that every single person will love it, everybody will rate it a 9.8 out of 10, just a little naive. I'm calling it right now too. One of the biggest criticisms that the game is probably going to take from early reports from the demo is the fact that the open world does feel kind of empty. Sure, you have this vast landscape, you know, beautiful, majestic sceneries and viewpoints. Then you have all this intricate, you know, creatures in here. But then eventually, once you start playing more, you'll see that it's not as vast as you wanted it to be. You want more stuff in that open world. Great example, honestly, is actually Grand Theft Auto, one of probably the biggest open world games in the last couple of years. Thing about it is, though, yes, you have all these city blocks that you can drive through, but not every single building is accessible. So sure, it's open world, but up to a point. And so for the critical people that have actually made it to the end of this video that are saying, you know what, you're still wrong, you know, I still believe Legend of Zelda is going to be a great game, Game of the Year nominee, which is still a little ridiculous because we still haven't even played the full game yet. And I mean, that's perfectly fine. Actually, the fact that you listen to me and you still believe your viewpoint, that's fine. But you also have to respect that your viewpoint isn't necessarily right or wrong versus mine. Because even though you're going to love Breath of the Wild, my statement is still true that somebody out there will be disappointed with Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. But anyways, guys, what do you think? Obviously, this is an open forum, and yes, I'm entirely prepared for the negative comments that are going to come my way. Been through it before, so no worries there. But I mean, what do you think? I mean, are you really excited for Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild? Do you think the game can do no wrong? Do you think that you are a little skeptical that you've actually even canceled your pre-order? Just let me know in the comment section down below. If you like these type of videos and you want to go ahead and support me, go ahead and hit subscribe. If you like the video, like it. I mean, if you could like it a little bit more than dislike it, I would appreciate it. Just because, again, we're gonna get a good fight out of this one. So, Rocket theme song cue. But anyways, guys, this has been the Generation 71, and we'll catch you guys later.